Alberto Mora's courage in speaking out for human rights and the rule of law is an inspiration. In these challenging times, he was on the front lines in the battle to hold America true to our highest ideals and most fundamental commitments. His principled, often solitary struggle demonstrates the need for all Americans to hold our freedom sacred, and we are pleased to present him with the 2006 Profile and Courage Award.
Apart from being selected to be the General Counsel of the Navy, it's clearly the most important personal honor I've ever received. It meant for me individual recognition that I never dreamed would happen on any kind of matter. It's not the kind of thing you plan.
He was somebody that we thought had done something incredibly courageous and inspirational because he stood up against cruelty and torture on behalf of sort of the United States and all our people. He was a lawyer for the Navy, and he found out that there was things going on at Guantanamo that he really felt were un-American.
I thought that anybody who was involved in these kinds of activities, anybody involved at any level of the administration of the military in the application of abusive treatment to prisoners would be running personal legal risk in the future. The services are trained in Geneva, which reflects our national standard, and the national standard is that we simply don't abuse people. We certainly don't abuse captives who are treated under the Geneva Code. I was always convinced and maintained throughout my period at the Pentagon that this was all contrary to the national interest, and the use of these techniques would make us weaker in the fight against terror rather than stronger.
He really felt sort of in an incredibly visceral way how important it was that America continue to hold true to our ideals, and obviously that issue has continued to be such an important one, and it's certainly as relevant today as it was when we gave him the award.
And some individuals probably sincerely believe that this was appropriate and legal in our national interest. They remain mistaken, but I think some people believe that.
I thank you for this award, for your many courtesies to me, my wife, Susan, and my son, Alex, who are so supportive of me, and for allowing me to discuss with you why courage in a time of cruelty matters more than ever. Thank you.